Abahlali baseMjondolo movement of South Africa have managed to establish the so-called University of Abahlali baseMjondolo, where we have this political education wing, where we are actually building our own cadres in our own way, in a very traditional manner, which you may call it primitive, but it works for us and it might work for you. So as a movement, therefore, we've managed to create our own shacks, intellectuals within the settlements by creating such a university, which is of course a space for intellectual work, for debate and discussions. It's a space for learning, it's a space for arguing, it's a space for a construction of the broader society, because we talk more about the rights, our own rights. We bring the constitution of this country, which is so beautiful, the Freedom Charter, and we always reflect and ask ourselves, what does the constitution mean? What does the Freedom Charter mean when it says people shall govern? Well, it says there shall be housing to all, the right to housing. And so what it means to us, what it means to ordinary human being, then how can we take it further? How can we practicalize the constitution that is so beautiful? How can we bring about change and transformation in this country that will suit the most vulnerable group in our society, that is the children and women? So as a movement, then we have achieved a lot around the University of Abahlali, in a sense that we have managed to link such university with the so-called academic university like the University of KwaZulu-Natal, where we have managed to access that university by sending some of our members to learn a number of political works, even the technical work like computer courses. But also it's been quite exciting for people who are living in such conditions like in the shacks, you know, to set their feet into the university, which they never thought before, because we have always had that inferiority complex where you say, well, who am I that I can set my feet at that university? So through a number of invitations within the university itself, the UKZN, we have managed to deliver powerful speeches like in the WAP lectures, in Rosa Luxemburg seminars, you know, those kinds of opportunities that one would never had without this birth of this movement. So we are proud that such University of Abahlali baseMjondolo has built the humanity within the settlements, not only in skills-related techniques, but also within the political work, and say, where do we fit in the space of this country? Are we really citizens? If we are, then what role are we playing? Is our voice listened to in a democratic world? What is democracy in real sense, in a practical manner? What being at the grassroots level means as opposed to a person who is in the authorities, how they viewed us, how we view them. You know, what can we do to bridge the gap between the rich and the poor? How can we do to bridge, of course, the gap between us at the grassroots level and those that are in higher authorities?